Hello, this is the Archie Luxury channel, and you are live in 2026. 2020. Few invites out. Let's see who jumps on. Let's see who we can get onto the stream. Who can we get on the stream? Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can get the Hofmeister on. I love my Hofmeister. Tusa, I want to talk Punky Brewster 2026. Come on, Tusa. Come on. Keslow, never seen that dude. Why, Keslow? Come on, man. Just come on. Erwin, I would like to chat to Erwin. Who we got? JD. JD's on holiday. JD doesn't have work. Tanzeel. Let's get him. I've already got an invite for Zeal. Who else we got there? We got Alex sent me he's a good guy. Goldberg, got one out to him. Let's have a look here. Who else can I? Hello, CB. Bear wants to stay away from it. He doesn't want to come. That's okay. I get Bear. There's no point pushing Bear if he doesn't want to come on. Bear doesn't want to come on. That's okay. I totally get it, Bear. Bear, I get it. Yeah, what else can I say? There? Who else can I rope on here? Let's have a look. Who else can I ropey on? Ropies. Dopey on. Come on, guys. Let's get him on. I got the world's greatest dog trainer. He's not just a dog trainer, the world's greatest dog trainer. Hello there. Could I play an advertisement for you quickly?
You may indeed. Go for it.
Thank you. I love you, Marquis. Don't take anything serious in this world.
Never.
You've got to be ready to. Here we go. This is an advertisement for you from the dog training community, okay?
Yes.
Nice Asian girl, nice demographic, very woke in this world. From a Philly.
Millie, you okay?
Is that a real dog or is that fake dog?
Millie?
That's real. It looks like an English Shepherd, I think.
Dog's doing his shit, is he?
You're back to the brutal pickup for the new dog food.
Okay, I want you to have a look at that. Is that a good shit or a bad shit? What's that, Marky?
I mean, it reminds me of certain of these certain of the streamers in the watch space. Like if that shit.
The hot guy comes by. Look at this. The hot guy comes by just as you're jogging.
Yes, he's about to be horrified. Like, hey. He's been poop shamed. that hand looking? Oh God, that has happened to me. It happened yesterday.
Millie.
That happened yesterday.
Millie. Yeah.
Eat that, you asshole.
Real food makes your dog's poo less horrific.
You know what? It should
You
actually
agree
be
with that?
delightful. You know, a nice poo is a thing of beauty. It's like a Tootsie Roll or a Lincoln Log. It has a good texture, firm
Yeah, a
consistency.
Lincoln log. That's it. A Lincoln log. Yes.
Lincoln Log. Easy pickup, you know, should be an easy pickup. You know, if you're picking up Dairy Queen soft serve ice cream, it's no bueno. But, you know, all I have to say, guys, is I'm very sorry. I'm not the one who suggested this particular topic. This man did it all by himself. But if that poo was a competitive vlogger, you know, who would it be? Who did that original poo look like? Like, you are that second poo. You know, a nice, firm, juicy, yet fulfilling, easy to tolerate. You know, but that first one, who is
Color important as well?
Say it again.
Is the color of the poo important as well?
Well, yeah, you don't want a green one, ideally. You definitely don't want a red, bloody one. And if it is red and bloody, then you got to look and go, well, is it brown blood or is it real red, fresh, frank blood? Frank blood, fresh blood, indicates that the irritation is near the end of the tract, and real brown, rusty, you know, bloody poo indicates that it's deeper in the tract and has been partially digested before eliminating. Listen, you know what? Here's a funny story, true story. You know, I write for some of the dog journals, and I began to write an article on poop because there is a lot to know about it, how to improve it, what's normal, what's not normal, how to improve.
Yes.
And so when I finished writing, I realized I had written a small novel. You know, a proper article in a professional journal is, you know, maybe 850 to 1,200 words. And this ran, I would say, about as long as Luxury to Last, about 13,000 words. And so I entitled it Everything I Know About Poop. And it's, I don't know, it's pages and pages and pages of poop information, poop improvement, poop things you can do to improve poop. Because you gotta pick it up.
Speaking of shit, I want to reveal my New Year's resolution, Marky.
Well, I thought it was to decrease expenses by selling shit off, but then to increase expenses by traveling.
My New Year's resolution is if Watch Nicholas uses any of my clips, I'm going to tell YouTube. I'm a snitch. Snitches for bitches. And you know what?
What if he uses this exact clip and says, "Okay, I promise not to do it"?
I'm going to use it. I'm going to submit it. And the thing is, Curly's allowed to use whatever he wants, but just not Watch Nick. Because I got a hard on for you, Watch Nick. I got a hard on.
Are you baiting him?
Resolution.
Are you baiting Watch Nick into a YouTube war? And if so, you know,
the truth is the guy's just a jerk. I don't like anything he does or says. And I'm just going to be reporting them to YouTube if you use my clips. End of story. I'm just letting everyone know. They can tell him. That's my New Year's.
Well, you know he's watching right now. I mean,
of course. I want to say something to you, Mark. I'm actually getting ready. It looks like I've sold the BMW. I had a small little quip.
But when does the you got a $500 deposit. When are you going to get the wire transfer?
He's coming Monday. Monday, roadworthy. That means a safety certificate Monday in the morning, and then he's coming to pick it up and pay the balance.
Quick private message to Forbin Colossus. I think so, and I asked about that yesterday, but I didn't get a good answer.
No, fair use. You can use fair use, but I can also. He's not allowed just to blanket copy my streams.
Well, no, that's true.
You know what? I'll submit the claim, and we'll let YouTube decide. Okay, Forbin, I'll submit the claim, and then YouTube can decide. Okay.
There you go. There we have it, and there we have it.
It has nothing to do with Luxy Poo. This is my idea. It's my channel. I decided to go after him because he's a cunt.
You know, to be honest with you, I know very little about any of these guys.
The dickheads. Marky, I wanted to talk to you. New Year was in. We're in 2026. Old anxieties forgotten.
Oh, the kitten and I managed to stay up until about 12:15. We did manage. We did manage it.
Actually,
Not by much.
Can I tell you something? A secret?
All right, just there's only 70 or 80 of us here.
Okay, so what I did was I actually watched New Year's celebration. It was broadcast on TV on the ABC. That's our public government-owned.
Australian Broadcasting Corporation.
Actually, Australian Broadcasting Commission. I think it's a commission.
Close
but
enough.
anyhow.
Yeah.
And they had Sydney. They had the Sydney New Year's celebration, which because they got daylight saving. Mike! Because it was Sydney, they're an hour ahead. So I actually celebrated New Year's at 11 p.m., then went to bed.
See, at least you got your celebration in.
At least you got your
celebration in, had the champagne, then go to bed.
Yeah.
And I must say, the champagne gave me a little bit of reflux. It wasn't, I can't handle that shit like I used to.
Mm.
Bubbly. And someone said it's the yeast. The yeast. Champagne has yeast in it.
Well, so does Marmite and
It's meant to be
Vegemite.
a
Are you a Vegemite kind of guy there, Arch?
No, I hate it. I don't like condiments. I don't use condiments.
Yeah, I
much.
don't think that's a condiment. I think that's an infection.
Yeah, Vegemite is like a pap smear.
Yeah, exactly. right. I mean, I personally don't want to smear anything on toast that could be cured with an antibiotic.
Or act as one. There's a couple of antibiotics that were discovered in a pond where nothing was growing and it smelled like all hell. And it turns out that they found the culture for cephalexin through that pond. Because everything was dead. It killed everything off, and it smells fucking horrible. If you've ever taken cephalexin, it's one of the stinkiest fucking.
Don't chew it. Don't chew it. Just swallow.
Yeah, amoxicillin is really stinky.
Hold your nose and swallow, dear. That's one of my best pickup lines.
Hey,
Mikey.
I gotta run to the store. I'll be right back.
Hey, no worries, Mikey.
Don't go anywhere.
Well, we're here for 2 hours, sadly.
I gotta tell you, Marky, this year, 2026, I tell you, the car, do you reckon I should give him all the goodies that I got from the dealer that I bought and that there?
Well, such as?
I'll show you. So goodies are like things like.
Oh, you mean like the toys?
It has this is a flask which fits in the door perfectly because it's made for the car.
Wait a minute. You were all mad at fella for bringing a water bottle, and now it turns out you have a flask for this car.
Yeah, I never used it, but
I think you should sell it on eBay.
I
don't know. I don't feel like the bits and bobs are included, unless you advertised it, as such.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Somebody sell it on the flea. I gotta let the dog out. I'll be all right.
Hey, no worries, Marky. Come back soon, okay? Hey guys, look at that there. We're having a great start to 2026. Let's see if we can get the first super chat. Who wants to be the one to super chat first in 2026? Now is your chance. 2026 is the year of the super chat. The year of the super chat. Super chat now. Be the first to super chat in 2026. First super chatter of the year is Hurritan, $7 Canadian. Super sticker. Look at that. Hurritan.
We're off to a roaring start. I mean, you know what? Are you superstitious, Archie? Do you believe that like how it goes tonight on the super chats and on the stream that will be, that's the way the year is going to go?
Yeah, funny you say that. I think it's by the way, that thing that Tan sent me is a jumping little Game Boy controller. We got Terry Boston joining us. Hey, Terry, how are you?
Good. How are you? Happy New Year.
Hey,
New
happy
Year.
New Year.
Yeah, I just had an old dish from home. Well, it's not exactly like home. Has some fish and chips and some Guinness, so it's not exactly the same, but it's almost like home.
Now, are you still in the good old United States of America, Terry?
Yeah, I am actually. And it's funny you should mention that because I actually had to talk to the immigration office the day before yesterday, and I told them everything, and they said my statusship was good as long as I left the country by no later than this December. So I have until December 31st this year. I can stay in the country, and so I have to leave by the end of this year. So
Well, if you wait a little extra, they'll give you a free trip to Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just
That'd
call
have
ICE.
been-
Call ICE. Tell them you overstayed your visa, and they'll send you to the Everglades at no charge.
Oh well, I remember going down to Boca Raton in the early part of the height of the millennium, like the first decade, and I tell you what, drove by one hotel. I had never seen so many roses parked outside.
Oh, Rolls Royces.
Rolls Royces.
yeah,
Hey,
yes,
hang on, we got
I
another
do.
super chat here. We got super chat from Watch Collector, 1990, $3. Why the hate of Watch Nick? Because he's a fucking cunt. He's a lying, despicable cunt. He says, Luxie's doxing, Archie's doxing. The only one who's doxing is him. He's a narcissistic, hypocritical lunatic. That's why. So yeah, that's the answer, guys. I've just started a new. I have a new poll. Here we go. Should Archie sell the BMW and travel? Yes, 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 and no. I've actually already started buying some tickets, Marky. Can I tell you something?
Ooh, let's see. Let me guess. Malaysia. You're gonna go visit.
Actually, no. I fucked it up. I was a bit under the weather. I'm actually in 2 weeks. Actually, 12 days. 12 to 14 days time. I am jumping on a jet plane for Hong Kong, Shenzhen.
Mrs. Lai. I gotta say, you owe the punters an update because
Okay, so basically, I got a really nice.
Wait, because I want to just set this up a little bit. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the Mrs. Lai song, which was the intro to this show for years, just suddenly disappeared. What happened?
Yeah. Look, I tell you honestly, that's a couple I met ages ago through an Airbnb site. They used to rent out their room. I really like them. They let me stay for free. They say, come and stay with us. You're the best guest. We like you here. They're just bored. They just like to have people with them.
Yes.
And they often pay for a lot of meals. I like to freeload.
Have we ever had but the narrative was that Mrs. Lai was your girlfriend. She was a widow. Right. The watches were her dead husband's,
Yeah.
So that was a ploy, huh?
A ploy, yeah. It's just a poetic license.
No, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. Was there ever a midnight fumble with Mr. and Mrs. Lai?
No. But look, I tell you something, honestly.
Yes.
I had a good time there. It was a nice food, nice part of China is amazing. I want to say something to you, Marky. Guess what?
You wore out your welcome?
I'm going there again.
Okay. Nice. Perfect.
I think they're a little bit shitted off, actually, because...
Well, that's what I meant. Yeah. What happened?
What happened was, okay, so they said, come for 2 weeks. And I actually booked it for nearly 4 weeks.
Oh,
and I said, I couldn't get a return ticket cheap, so I had to wait a bit longer.
Oh.
I don't think it went over well.
Wait, we'll see how you stay. They invited you to come for a couple of weeks, and you stayed a month.
I'm staying a month.
Oh, well, mate. Look, I got a question. Why don't you stay the 2 weeks with them, and then get yourself an Airbnb or what's it cost to rent something there?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, look, guys, you go. I'll just stay 2 weeks. You go. But they said, "Oh, but you'll be all alone." I said, "That's okay. Don't worry. I'm a big man. I'm a boy, big boy." Anyhow, we'll see how it works out. Then I've booked something for March.
But before we jump to that, let's really thoroughly explore this Shenzhen trip that's upcoming. You'll be all alone. Well, doesn't Mrs. Lai have any elderly widowed friends? I mean, here's something I know about the Chinese. They do not like people to be single. If they can make a match, they're going to do it.
Yeah.
So
I think I may have foolishly said I was married.
Once again,
the truth. The inconvenient. Because let me tell you this, doctor, give me the flu. I thought, you know what? I got to tell the truth to start with, then I can't get into bad situations.
Hold your left hand up to the camera. Turn it around. Let us see the back of. No. All right, your left hand. And now get your little fingers in close. I don't see any scar. I don't see any tan line. I don't see any ring even on that. There's no trace
the ring
of
was
where.
stolen in the burglary. Oh, that was in the safe.
Yes, but you healed from the scar. Have you ever noticed the ring, the wedding ring always leaves a scar? I had one, and then after the divorce, I took it off and the scar healed. It felt weird to take off the wedding ring.
I tell you, I foolishly told the truth again. Okay, what did I do wrong with doctor, give me the flu?
Yeah, you told her the truth. It's odd because to this audience, I'm not sure the truth is in very short supply on this stream, but apparently in your personal life, you can't help but blurt out the things that are going to fuck you up. Why don't you tell them you're getting divorced? Listen, I've got it. They have to think, why does this guy come over here for weeks at a time? He never brings his wife. Why don't you tell them, you're separated, you're legally separated, and you'd like to meet some of Mrs. Lai's, lady friends.
Now, I've got another thing happening too. Let me just explain to you. So I'm going to China for a month. So I'm going to be leaving in a couple of weeks' time.
So you're going to be streaming. You're going to be streaming from that boring room and eating steamed, fried, not steamed, of course, fried buns. And you will be in the Starbucks and streaming from that Starbucks.
Of course.
Okay.
The other thing is, let me tell you this.
Yes.
I've actually booked a 3-month working holiday.
Wow, that's where?
Good morning, Vietnam!
Wait, you booked 3 months in Vietnam and you've never been to Vietnam?
I have been to Vietnam, but I haven't been to this part of Vietnam.
Well, Da Nang, where are you going?
Hanoi.
Oh, up north. Goodness.
Yeah, up north.
3 weeks.
3 months.
Well, you know what? Then that means look. I know what the visa is for Americans. I don't know for Australians. We get a 30
days.
Oh, you get 90. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, what kind of accommodation did you book?
Haven't booked nothing yet.
Yeah, you got to go over there. Book
$30 a day. You can get a place. Very cheap.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, don't.
$20 US. 20 US. 20 US.
Archie, can I ask you a question? Why do you want to go to that part of Asia so bad? Hong Kong, I understand, but why do you want to go to Vietnam?
It's cheap.
Because it's cheap. I don't think you understand. How many super chats have been on since you've been on the stream? It's fucking expensive, okay? Like China. Only reason I go to Hong Kong is because I'm going to Shenzhen and staying with the couple, right?
Okay.
I'm not actually. The only reason I go to Hong Kong is they said, hey, stay as long as you want for free. We will feed you within reason. That's what the husband said. Within reason. He eats.
Within reason. Terry, maybe you could talk Archie through what a man.
Oh, and the wife gave me a lecture. I think you put a bit of weight on, Archie. Oh, fuck me, Dad. Did I never hear the end of it?
Well, I got a question though about Vietnam. Okay,
you know what annoys me too? They asked me. They said, Archie, can you give us a pair of your pants? We'll get some tailor made for you. And then when I gave them a pair and they got them made, they said, the tailor was saying he's never had pants this big. Well, fuck. The reason I don't give my clothes to people to make me clothes is because clothes shopping is personal. You don't want someone fucking giving you a lecture. I said,
Why
to
didn't
the
they? Why
guy-
didn't they go to? Listen, had they gone to Omar the tent maker, they would not have had that
they
problem.
just gave me the shits. Do you understand?
It would have been a
or not?
smaller. It would have been less of a reaction had they gone to the tent maker. Super chat.
We got a super chat here from Hurritan, $2. Thoughts on the VC 2082 82020. Pull her up. I got to tell you something. Something that is sinking fast this year. Let me tell you what's sinking faster than the Titanic. You know what's sinking faster?
Your bottom line.
No, Vacheron values. Fuck me dead. These are unfucking sellable. Nobody wants Vacheron. That is a brand that is just. Oh, this is the. Yeah, we had this one on yesterday, Tan. This is the skeletonized one. Yeah, let's bring it up on the screen now. I've got that one, Tan. Beautiful watch. The only problem is, Tan, I think the Breguet is nicer. Breguet skeletonized, the tradition is nicer. It's a beautiful watch, $30,000. It's not cheap. 40 mil, beautiful watch. Absolutely beautiful. But I think the Breguet 7057 is heaps better. Let's have a look at that. Breguet 7057. So they're both 40 mil. Okay, so that's 30. The Breguet can be had for, look at this here. This is my sort of Breguet. Look at that. That can be had for 13. 30 versus 13. I think this is a nicer watch. Marky, tell me what you think. Is this a nicer watch or not? And we got Cyberlip joining us. Hey, Cyber. Hello, Cyber. Hello?
Is he muted?
Cyberlip. I don't know. I can't hear him. He's muted now.
Well, I do like this Breguet better, but it's not really a fair comparison. It's gold.
Why not?
Because it's gold.
The VC's gold as well.
Was
it's
it?
white gold.
Yeah. No, I do.
Yeah,
I
no,
do like this.
that's gold as well. This is 13 versus 30. Isn't this better value? I mean, okay, it's not a full skeletonized. It's not full scale. Okay, I get it.
Also, whoa. The other one is new. Isn't that the price new? And this is used.
No. The other one was on Chrono. This was on Chrono as well.
Okay. Well then, yeah. No,
Look,
I would.
This was on Chrono, second hand, 30.
Yeah. All right. For the money, I would be taking the Breguet. For the money, I'm with you there.
And we got another super chat here. Thank you. We got Mark the Shark, $2.
Super
Happy
chat.
New Year, Archie Luxury live stream. Thank you so much, Marky. Let me tell you something. I am going to be going to Shenzhen soon. I'm going to sell the car. You don't think I should give him those water bottles or what? What do you think, those trinket bottles?
I don't know. 3 months and I'm more interested right now in 3 months in Vietnam. Let's get Cyberlip back up. Cyber.
Can you hear me now?
We can.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I heard somebody say Breguet.
You did.
Hey, how are you, Cyberlip?
I'm doing great. How's everybody doing?
Hey, fantastic. Happy New Year. How was your celebration with the wife?
It was good. Yeah, it was a good New Year's.
Chat.
Hey,
here we go. We got a
Tan.
Puritan, $5. Cyberlip, long time, man. I ended up picking up some pre-code horror comics from the 50s. I think these are up your alley. Sent Archie. Okay, I'll pull those up in a minute.
Sweet.
I wanted to show you something. What do you prefer here? This is the Vacheron. Do you prefer this, or do you prefer the Breguet tradition? What do you think is better?
Breguet.
So one's the Vacheron is 30,000 US. The Breguet is 13. That's a third of the price virtually.
I don't like
what
the
do you think is
Vacheron.
better?
I'm not a fan of
the Breguet is so
skeletonized.
beautiful. The Breguet is so gorgeous.
It's the better of the two for sure. at least I think so.
I agree with you there. So I may have sold my BMW, by the way.
So are you gonna buy into a lower cost vehicle then?
No, we don't. I don't need the car. I don't need the car because I want to travel more.
He's fleeing the country. He's moving to Vietnam.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to use his wife's car, and then like he'll have to adjust the seat every time he tries to get into it, and he'll bang.
No, he
his knees
don't.
up.
He can use an Uber.
Oh, okay,
Or a tuk-tuk.
okay. So, are you over your jet lag from the last trip even yet?
Oh, that was ages ago. I haven't traveled for months.
Okay.
Hmm?
Seems like it was just yesterday.
Yes, that's what the song says.
Yeah.
I'm just going to pull up some of these these comics that Tan has got. This is the comics from the 50s. I don't know if you've seen these here.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yep. I think is that the first issue of Haunt? I think so.
That's expensive or not?
Yeah.
How
Well,
much are we
yeah.
talking here?
Archie, I got a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm getting married next year to a man. But I
Whoa,
got
whoa, 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 whoa. Mr. Terry Bolton, you didn't tell us you were even dating anybody.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
then back the truck up and start at the beginning.
Okay, so we're going to take a gay cruise the beginning
No,
of
no,
next
no,
year.
no, no. When did we meet? Where did we
It's
meet?
another one. The
We
Haunt
met-
of Fear. It's another one. He's
We,
got a couple.
we met in Virginia.
When?
So
How long
we
ago?
had about 5 months ago.
Wait a
And
minute. You met somebody 5 months ago, and then you moved away from Virginia.
What does
yes,
he do
but
for a living? What does he do for a living?
he works in retail like me, and
Does he own a
he's
house? Does he own a house?
no, he rents for now, but he's an American.
Is
And
he
so
over
anyway-
20? Is he over 20 years old?
He's same age as me, 37. So,
Wow,
but
that
he,
would be age
he-
appropriate.
yeah. So anyway, so here's the thing. So he's very nice. He's very kind.
They're all
he's
very
tall.
nice to start with, Terry. So
Yes,
was
I
Dr.
know.
Wang. So was Dr. Wang. See
Anyway,
how that ended.
Super chat.
he doesn't come from money, which I'm fine with that.
Super
But
chat. Well, you're
uh,
gonna get a green because the
Dollars,
American.
Joe Cyberlip, the crime suspense
yes,
story.
he's an American.
You can
However,
get a green card
though,
if you get married.
I know.
However what?
But here's the thing that so I gotta tell you this. So he is coming at the end of the month to come up here to Arkansas and see me. He's flying on a plane. He's never flown before. I've flown many, many times, but he never has. So he has only one problem though. He's diabetic. So he's got his
Sweet.
pen because he would have to bring his pen with him, you know. And I don't know because I haven't flown Delta Airlines for quite some time, but I don't know what they offer on the domestic flights for food, like for the menu, like for diabetics. But I do know that the flight would be over 4 hours long.
So
So
what?
I don't know what they serve people who has
Don't you think he's
diabetes.
at 37 years old? Don't you think you can figure out what to pack?
Well, I mean, I would imagine so. I mean, I just told him to eat in the terminal before he
Wait a
boards,
minute.
but
This
he's
is
afraid to.
fascinating, Harry. How long were you living in the same state as him?
Oh, I was living there for nearly 6 months before I moved
Yes,
to
but
Arkansas.
how long you met him, and then
Yeah.
how long before you moved?
Oh, I've been in Arkansas now for about 2.5 months.
You're not answering
No.
the question. You've
I'm
known him
trying
for
to-
5 months. What months did
Yeah.
you meet him?
See, I'm trying to think. October.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happened.
Back in June.
You met him in June. When did you leave there?
I left there in April. So, and then I left the UK in April. I came to America.
None of that worked. The math isn't mathing. But I guess what I'm getting at is you don't really know him that well because you didn't.
No, I know that. But look, he's coming to see me for 6 days, which is fine, and we're going to pick him up and everything, and I don't mind it. But anyway, so no, he's going to come and stay with me for 6 days, and that's
Who
fine.
proposed? Who proposed?
Well, no, I didn't propose yet, but I'm going to when we go on our cruise.
You said you're getting married. You don't even know if he's going to say yes.
He will say yes because we're going on a cruise next year at the beginning of the year.
Yes.
So that way we can get used to it. I've never been on a cruise, and if I only do it once, I
Terry,
do it.
slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. For starters, Terry,
Right?
you've got to use the hedonic treadmill quiz.
I know.
Okay, firstly, you got to
Mhm.
find out: does he have a house? Does he have a high-paying job? Does he
Well,
have a car?
Excuse me, Archie, have you forgotten the most important thing of all, which is that Terry has a trust fund in a secret Swiss bank account of $23 million, which he can't touch until he's 70 years old, or it will cost a lot of taxes. And this guy had better sign a prenup or he can attack that $23 million Swiss bank account.
Oh, don't worry, I've already got that in the works. But what I'm saying is that so I'm
Terry, I
flying
think that
down there. I'm flying back down to Virginia on my own time in July, at the end of July, to meet his family for the first time. And of course, I must fly business class because I can't really do coach anymore because he's, I can't really, they look at you weird in
hang,
coach. But
hang
anyway,
on, hang on
and
a
I
minute.
need,
Terry, how are you affording this if you're
I
working
mean, you work at
retail?
Walmart, Terry. You work at Walmart.
Terry,
I can
You work-
afford it.
You work at Walmart in Arkansas. Has anybody reminded you of
Yes, but here's the thing though. The
Where does
way
he
I
work?
look is that if I play my cards right, okay,
You get a green
I
card.
can do this.
Super chat.
Where does he work?
Super chat.
He works at, I think, Ace Hardware or somewhere, or Home
Can you
Depot.
help us draft
You
a
think?
prenup for Terry?
Hey,
Super chat.
$2. Hey, Fika, can you read? I said crime suspense stories. Okay.
Yes, well, no, not exactly, but I mean, it's like another year, a year and 3-4 months or so before I'm actually going to marry
So
this
Terry,
girl.
you're in love. You're in love,
But
Terry.
I am. I really like him. He's very, very nice. He's very
You mean like
kind.
him. You don't marry people you like. You
But
marry people you're in love with.
right. But here's the thing. So anyway,
oh, nice.
I haven't told him about the account you're referring to. No, I
Yep.
haven't told him that
We get
yet.
told the entire Archie verse.
Well, that's Archie's world because Archie, he lives in the 3-dimensional world of the other side of Mars. So that's the reason why I never say that. But that's why, though, because when that the beginning of his show, when that spaceship takes off, that's where it's going.
Yes.
Though, here's the thing, though. No. I know what you're saying, but it's like this, though. The way I look at it, though, it's not a big deal because,
What do you love?
I
What do
mean,
you love about him, Terry? Tell us what you love about him.
he's very nice. He really is, and he is such a kind heart, and he has a soft heart, and he's that kind of bloke, he's very soft, so, I mean, but he is, and he manages his diabetes because he's on insulin and all that, and he has to carry the pin with him because they already told him if he was flying, it'd be more convenient for him to carry his pin instead of having to use the insulin syringes.
My God,
So
I
anyway,
can't believe we wasted 20 minutes on this. This is just a no-brainer.
so,
Terry, the problem is he can't organize nothing. This is a drama queen.
he's not a drama queen.
Drama queen, okay? Drama queen. He
How's
can't
his
organize
penis?
a meal on a flight. My God.
Terry's
Oh.
something in the other end.
I forgot to
Hello.
tell you, he can't do that because of the medication he's on. But I can. But he's the bottom anyway, so it don't matter.
Okay.
But but no, he can't because he has the medication he's on, so he can't do that because because it don't go upwards. So that's the reason why. But no,
Just
he's
1
the
minute,
same.
guys. We've got another. There we go. That's the crime suspense. We got HR joining us just for a few moments before I boot him.
Hey guys, Terry, I just want to say congratulations on your new love. When you
Oh,
see
thank
him,
you.
when you see him, are you ready to get your shit pushed in?
No, he doesn't do
He
that.
can't do that.
Hey, Mr. GM.
We'll just take him off there. He's just a bit rude, that guy. Terry, I think you're rushing into it too fast. Why do you want to do that, man? Just take
Well,
your time.
because here's the thing. Because I mean, he's like I said, he's very nice,
So's the
and
kid, and we've been together 8 years, and we didn't get married.
You don't have
yet.
to get married.
I know.
You don't have
Right,
to get
I know
married.
Why don't you
But-
just try milking the cow for a while?
Well, I mean, we do that, and that's what I used to do. But a way of look is that I mean, this could be a new beginning for me, and the way I look at it is, I mean, this year I'm aimed at because Archie's already convinced me. I've already got me a special surprise a couple of days ago in the mail. I was very excited. And it's a original Parker duophone from 1988. I do like the duophone. But anyway, so Archie's already talked me into it, so I must buy a proper watch this year. I have to, okay? I'm hoping by my birthday I'll be able to do that. But anyways, no. And then my next step is, of course, to move on, and then by next year, be able to take this cruise. Because only if I only do it once in my lifetime, I need to.
I've been on a lot of cruises, never a gay cruise. I think the problem with the gay cruises is they're basically like bathhouses at sea. It's like a lot of hooking up. And when I take a cruise, I just like want the sun and the companionship of whoever I've gone with. The nice food, the activities. But I'm not looking for pick up like the clap at sea.
I know that, but here's the thing, though. No, I already said, that because he doesn't drink anyways, but that's fine because of his, medication, and I'm totally okay with it. But though, no, I wouldn't even purchase the drink pass for the lounge, for the cruise because I know that's like an extra $100 or something. I wouldn't even purchase that. It's the thing, yeah. But anyways, though, no, it would just be fun and activities and all the food and coffee and all that and everything, and and being at sea. But like I said, that if this is something I only do once in my lifetime or once in, for 30 years, I mean, I've always wanted to be on a cruise. I never have. I've flown all over the world, but I've never been on a cruise. And I just, feel like that's something I must do in my lifetime or something, even if I never own a yacht. I just feel like there's something I must do. You get what I'm saying,
Nice.
Yes.
Brightly?
Wood.
That's a beautiful Omega. Is that the Speedmaster?
No, it's an IWC.
Oh, that's lovely.
Hey,
With
Tan,
the Jacques Cousteau's piece of Jacques Cousteau's boat, the Calypso at the back. See
And
the
that's
wood?
What happened to that boat? What happened to the Calypso? It sank, or what happened to it?
Well, what happened was IWC went and saw it, and then they fucking blew it up and made a batch of watches. I don't know what happened. They must have scrapped it, obviously. It was a wooden boat. It wasn't a good-looking thing. There's a strip of the wood, which I love. I love the fact that
Show it again.
That's neat. And those are rare, aren't they? They're rare collectibles.
It's pretty rare. There's the numbers at the back.
Well, there's only so much lumber that they could get off of it. And by the way, thank you for shaving for us today.
Oh, it has real stuff from the Calypso built on it?
Yeah. See the back? That's actually a
Calypso
slice
was
of the
originally a
That's pretty neat.
minesweeper.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so a piece of the wood is behind a piece of glass, just there.
Yeah.
It was
I
made
used to
of
watch them
Oregon
as a kid.
pine.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Hey, Tan,
Nothing
great
else.
comics.
What's that?
I'm always jealous of Tan's comics.
Yeah, unbelievable. Tan's Comics. Yeah.
What's that go for? About £8,000 for that? That's titanium, ain't it?
No, I think it's just stainless steel. It goes for, I'm not sure. I think they go for about the expensive ones are about 11,000 Aussie or 12,000 Aussie. And then without box and papers, they may be 7 in Japan.
Okay. Yeah, that's a nice watch. It really is. I always admired IWC, and they were like for a long time big, I guess, on Formula One. But when Michael Schumacher was doing Formula One, he always swore by Omega. So I don't know.
Archie had the Ingenue years ago.
In the Ingie.
Yeah,
He did. I remember that one.
It's actually a nice watch. Isn't that the one that Brad Pitt wears on that F1 movie?
No.
What? No, not the same model, but I think he's got an Engineer on, hasn't he?
He had those tattoos on. I couldn't believe he had tattoos like that, but they were fake. They're not real.
Schaffenhausen.
Yeah,
Wait,
no,
what's
that
it-
was a great movie. That because remember he
Doctor-
turned down the Rolex in the movie. He said, "Oh no, I've already got a watch." Remember he got the Rolex
That's
Daytona.
right.
and he
That's right.
said,
That's
"No,
right.
Was
I've
that the
already
guy
got
Richie
I don't
one."
know
movie?
what did Brad Pitt wear. Brad Pitt.
Snatch? Was that the one?
One.
H. Do you like digs?
He
No,
wore-
Mr. Goldberg, he didn't. But though the thing of it is, though, you know, in England, he is a gay icon, really.
Now,
'cause
Terry,
everyone
are you
admires him.
Terry? After marriage, are you planning on applying for U.S. residency and work permits? Because you already
You know, I
have.
think I might. Well, no, I've already got my green card. I didn't tell you yet. I actually got that before I
Well,
left
then
home.
why do you have to? No, wait. If you have a green card, you would not have to leave. You would not have to leave.
That's correct, except for one thing.
Yes.
Now, what I understand, though, there is a new law that took effect today.
Super chat.
And it has to do with the fact that if you're a Eastern European immigrant or something, you have like an additional 3 months or something on your passport. But though, if you're from somewhere else, you
Venetian
don't.
seat of $5. I suppose Terry were to go overboard with anybody else on that cruise, at least there's something to hang on to.
That's true.
Terry, don't you need a guy with a big old hard boner?
No, because hey, look, here's the way I look at it. Okay, here's the thing.
You know,
Even though
The
he
lip is very
cannot.
interested in penis.
Right, but so here's the thing, okay? It doesn't bother me, you know, because I understand he has a medical incline to where he can't get his stick up. That's fine. I understand, you know. I mean, it's not like everybody in the world is perfect with that protection process because they're really not, you know. So I understand, you know. I mean, I mean, he can't help it, you know. Poor bloke. I mean, you know, he has that incline because, you know, his medication causes the malfunction, not himself, you know.
Yeah.
But he is very love warming, you know, he's very kind, you know, and he's very loving, and that's what's important, you know. I mean, he's very friendly, you know. And but no, Mr. Goldberg's right. No, he did ask an important question. The thing of it is, no, that's right, because when you do, yes, that is true what you're saying on immigration. And when I called them, they said that was fine because I told them I had, you know, all the documents and everything and the green card and the British passport. And they said, it's fine, you know, just as long as you make sure you check in once every 6 months. That way you can keep it current and make sure that your activation status is still compliant with United States immigration laws. And they said that was fine. So, but they did give me till December 31st to return this year. So they said I got one whole year.
Hello, is this the Watch Nicholas channel?
Yes.
Hey, Archie. Sorry,
Is
Archie.
Uzi here? Is Marcelo here?
Hey, Arch. Yes. Have a look. Have a look in the private chat for a sec.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah, have a look at that. I thought that was actually.
Oh no,
quite,
that's a much earlier one. That's like a 70s, 80s one,
Yeah.
70s one. Wow,
that's the one that he wore on the. That's the one that he wore on the film set.
Oh, I see.
And that's not very dissimilar to the one that you had, is it? Although your one's much later.
No, mine was the 90s, 2000s one, 2000s. Okay. Dokey. Yeah, interesting. There we go. That's
It is
the.
interesting.
I'll bring
Because
that up.
apparently, what they reckon that then sort of made them bring out the new Brad Pitt model, which is like inspired by this one. So this old one inspired the new model, which has been brought out by them with the green dial.
Who's the biggest star, Lewis Hamilton or Brad Pitt?
Brad Pitt. Who's Lewis Hamilton?
Definitely Brad Pitt, because he's, you know, I mean, like all the Oceans movies with, you know, George Clooney. I mean, he's the other guy, you know, who made the film. Really, you can't go wrong with him as a great American actor. He's well respected too.
Who's Lewis Hamilton?
He's a racing car driver, Formula One in England.
Never heard of him.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I know him. Strangely to do.
It's
and there's-
Sir Lewis Hamilton now, I think, as well.
yeah.
So in that private chat, the second link that I've put there is the watch that they've released, which sort of was inspired by this one.
Having a look. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, fair.
Good looking
It's very
watch.
Yeah, I'll just call that up. Just hang on.
No, that's very nice.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's got that checkered flag design on the dial. You don't often see that, you know? But yeah, it's really neat. Now, I know Gerard's doing it on some of the carbon fiber models. They started doing it in 2023. But it was like a comeback from like 35 years ago.
We got a super chat. Let me catch up here. Here we go. We've got Hurritan, $5. Chief Tit, first Archie is Patek-less. Now Bateman is Rolex-less. That's right. We've linked the show. We're linking to the Bateman show after this show. That's correct, guys. Is this a sign of an apocalypse? Also, how should Archie spend AC2's inheritance?
Oh my God! Does AC2 know that he's being discussed here?
Well, Archie has siblings, so there could be a.
I get it.
Or AC4.
It could be a fight.
AC4 is not going to get shit.
SRL, $2. Mark, would you toss Brad Pitt salad after his shit? What does that mean?
You're not.
Oh, I know what that means.
We all know what it means, but usually, SR Bell, can we get that off of there? Usually, SR Bell, you're offering a monetary reward, and in this case, you figure I don't even need a monetary reward. So I'm not answering that because you didn't give me the monetary. I wasn't offered any money.
Yes.
I feel like SR Bell's taking me for granted now.
Yeah, I mean, who does he think he is? As if you're going to do Brad Pitt for nothing. I mean, fuck. What does he take you for?
Exactly. I'm not a cheap whore. I'm quite an expensive one.
Wait, what about if he offered you his platinum president on his wrist?
What do I got to do?
It's a matter of what he's offering. He's got to go through the right channels. He's got to speak to his assistant, book it in.
Super. Oh, Christ. Super chat.
There we go. Super chat. Hurricane, $5. AC3. Mark was kind enough to share your research history with me last night.
In private.
Why are you doing old ladies in Brisbane when you're moving to I'm trying to create the old Archie back. We're trying to get
older
back.
Chinese lady massages.
That was private.
That's right.
Not anymore.
And Esther Bell, AC, how much of a super chat to show your cock? Oh, I can't do that.
Well, you've showed your boobies. You've showed pretty much everything else.
That won't be a show anymore, really. Now, I've got to ask you a question now. Here's the thing, okay? Do you all know who American actor Keanu Reeves is, right? Even though his family are like trillionaires? Okay.
We all know Mark. We all know, Keanu Reeves.
Right, okay. Do you know that on one of the sets of his films that he made a couple of years ago, he bought the entire production team all brand new Rolex watches?
There's a couple guys that did that. I didn't know that it was him because I heard the same exact thing about some other actor.
Yeah, he did. He did. He was that generous because see, he gives away all his money to charity because his parents are zillionaires anyways. So he don't even keep his money.
Most of the stunt guys, I think.
Yeah.
The stunt team of one of the John Wick movies.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. He's a good man.
Yeah.
He needs to be because the fucker can't act.
What do you mean?
He's
terrible. He's the worst.
You think he's that bad, really? I thought he was great in Speed. I thought he was great.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, I thought he was. I was like 9 when I saw that movie, and I thought he was like great, man. I thought he really had like a great edge, because that was like a cool action film of the 90s, So it had Sandra Bullock in it too.
Sandra Bullock?
Watch
Yeah.
it again as an adult and see if you have the same opinion.
Okay.
Super chat, super chat.
Hurricane, $5. Hurricane. $5. There we go. Terry, congratulations on your engagement. I hope you find happiness. A piece of advice from married man. Happiness is found in 2 words. Patek Philippe.
That's true. It is. When a man gets his first Patek, that's almost like when he's entered his lifetime achievement in a whole new way.
Terry, will you buy him a ring as an engagement present or a watch?
A ring. Can't do anything. I mean, he don't wear a watch. He wouldn't even know what a Patek.
Super.
He wouldn't know what a Patek Philippe is.
Terry, have you proposed yet?
No, that's what I'm going to do next year when we take the cruise.
Gotcha.
Super chat, Phoenician Cedar, $5. Is it a good idea to sell my Explorer 2 Polar 1999 and get the Explorer 2 new model from Rolex instead? Sent you a photo to WhatsApp. You know what? I'd probably be keeping the 40. I'd say, fuck it. Why do you want to upgrade to the new one unless you want the bigger size? But I'd probably keep the 5-digit. Keep the 5-digit, and I'll be back in 1 moment.
Me too.
Is he gonna put his camera on so we can do the Where's Wally?
1 minute.
Put your camera on. Where's Wally?
Okay, so I got a question to ask you, especially Mr. Goldberg, because you're vice president of the show. Okay, all right. So Omega Speedmaster Automatic.
Nobody likes that one.
Why is that?
Because it's not the classic.
Okay.
I don't like any of them. But,
Why?
But I don't know. They do less than nothing for me. However, the iconic one is hand wind.
I know that because George Clooney has about 12 of them. But because his father, you heard the story about that. His father knew one of the astronauts or something, and he gave him one of the original models from the 60s. Yeah. So,
well, that's my opinion. How about the rest of you guys?
Mikey.
Hey. Hey, Chief Jet.
How are you, bud?
Oh, doing great, man. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Guys, I got to run. I will be back.
Hey, Terry, you know how you were talking about that automatic? They're smaller, though. That's called the what's it
They're
called?
thicker too, probably, right?
It's called a Speedmaster compressed or something, or reduced. Yeah, and they're a smaller. It's actually
smaller.
a smaller case, isn't it?
Yep. Because the regular Speedmaster Man on the Moon is like 42, and the Speedmaster reduced is like 39 or 37.
Yeah.
Is it thicker?
Okay, so Mr. Mike, is it a good watch or no?
I've never owned one. I've only owned the Moon Watch. And
okay.
So I would always choose the Moon Watch. The other, if I were to go Speedmaster from Omega, other than the Moon Watch, it would be the first watch in space, or Ed White, who was 321.
Okay.
I'm sure it's a good watch.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure that the reduced. There's nothing wrong with it. It departs from the standard. I think the reduced has an open case back, and it's an automatic, I believe.
Yeah, it's automatic. But if you got a small wrist, it's not a bad option because they're actually quite cheap. They're much cheaper than the
no, they're definitely way less money than a regular. Like a couple grand less than a Moon Watch.
Yeah, like in Australia, I think you can get them reduced for about between 3,000 and 4,000, can't you, Arch? Speedmaster.
Yeah, but the problem is it's fucking too small. It's too small. It's 40 mil. It's not a proper. It's got the ETA movement, not the manual one. Nobody wants it. Okay, that's the problem with the reduced.
Yeah,
the reduced is the Omega Speedmaster you buy when you can't afford a Speedy.
Yeah, you get the Moon Watch.
Where's Marky gone? Where's Mark? What happened to Mark? Where's Mark gone?
He left.
Brad Pitt was out the front and he's bothering him. He's knocking on the door and Mark wanted to get rid of him. Giving him the shits. He told him to fuck off, you know?
I jumped on and he got scared and ran off.
Mike, where was the porn shop that you used to work at? What state?
It was in this Washington state.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the Lusty Lady? Was the place next door?
I might have been, if I remember correctly.
First Ave?
No, it's on the corner of Pike and Pine.
Okay.
It was way up Capitol Hill, about halfway up, 3/4 of the way up Capitol Hill. Pike
Okay.
and Pine are like this. I think Pike or one of them goes all the way up the hill.
Yeah.
The other one's perpendicular to it. But at the corner of Pike and Pine is on one side there's bars, and on the other side is this little strip, like 3-4 business strip mall with houses above it that I lived in one of the apartments above it for a while till I fucked up and lost everything and
Gotcha.
relapsed.
Super chat, Arch.
We got a super chat here. Super chat. Phoenician Cedar. Actually, I was just typing a reply to Phoenician Cedar. I would keep that beautiful 40 mil. I love the new Explorer. I've got the new one. I got the 42. Actually, I've got the older new version because there's 2 versions. But you know what? I really love the 5 digits. They've got a class to them. In the steel, I think the 5 digits are hard to beat. We got Hurritan, $2. Mike the Snake, you're my favorite character on the show. We got SR Bell, $2. What kind of porn do you jerk off to? That's private, SR Bell. No one reveals that. And we got SR Bell. Mark, how many BBCs have you taken? I don't think he's got BBC. They got CNN and they don't have BBC there. Yeah.
Yes.
It's private. What someone does with their browsing history or their spank bank is their own preference. Cyber tip.
Yeah.
Archie's an absolute nightmare of a witness. You wouldn't want to cross-examine Archie. Do you know what I mean? He's just professionally evasive. He's got a great skill.
Who?
Hey, JD, how
Happy New
are
Year.
you
Happy
today?
New Year. Did Mark leave because the talk was too gay? Got a bit gay there for a moment. Do you have to leave? You got uncomfortable, I think.
Yeah.
Got a bit uncomfortable.
As soon as I showed up, it like went way too gay, and then he had to bail.
Yes. It was pretty, yeah.
He had to go take care of business.
Yeah. I get it. 1 second. I'll just spit my camera around. I've got nothing today. I'm just coming home from breakfast. I went to the Kallax, the Kallax in the garden, Chief Tit. That
Absolutely. We need to catch up, JD. I've got something to give you.
I would welcome anybody.
Okay. Sounds good, man.
Not in the Mark Goldburn. Hey, hold on a second. Not in the Mark Goldburn sense.
No. You've got some watermelons to share. I look forward to it. That should be nice.
I would welcome anybody to look at my browser history. No problem.
No worries.
You go back 3 months.
You're all right. Do you go incognito, Mike? No. Incognito on your browser? No, just all open.
Low T, and just haven't gone there. Haven't been perusing those kind of websites. So
good for you, Mike.
For quite a long time now. For quite a long time now, I haven't watched any type of those kind of videos at all.
Did you go out at all on New Year's Eve, Mike? You stay at home?
No, I just stayed home.
Same. It's hard enough for me to just stay up to midnight, on my lounge watching an iPad. That's enough.
I get woke up because my neighbors set off, big fireworks, and they have a air raid siren, like from World War II or Vietnam.
God.
So for 3 minutes solid, it's
that's pretty wild.
And you can hear it 10 miles away. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. It's a real one. And at midnight they run that thing, so I always get woke up at midnight. Yeah. Same with the 4th of July.
Same thing. I didn't even. Yeah, I don't bother with it either. It's too much effort to go into the city to watch the fireworks in Sydney, for me
Oh,
anyway.
painful.
Even the
Painful. It's
Millennium,
such a
when it went
tourist
to
thing to
year
do.
2000, I just slept through it. I'm
It's a young
hopeless. I
man's
can't-
game going out on New Year's.
Can't be committed.
Guys, it's the sort of thing that if you're from
Sorry.
Sydney, you see it once and then you never do it again because it's just, oh, you know.
Can you hear me there? Have I dropped
My
out
town-
again?
JD.
I've gone iOS. I can hear you, Mike. You're right.
My town has a,
JD.
good, has a pretty good fireworks display on the 4th, so no need to go to San Francisco, and just go to my local town here, and they put on
Nice.
a big giant fireworks show. But
Oh,
Hey,
cool,
JD,
cool.
I got
it's
some-
ready for you, man.
I've got
cool.
something that I've been saving, and I was almost gonna like ask every neighbor I have if it's okay, because I guarantee you, if I didn't, someone would have a problem with it. But since it's raining and it's wet, that I think they might not have had a problem with it. But I didn't bother anyways. Hang on a sec, I'll show you.
No worries,
I'll
Mike.
be right back.
JD,
So, Chief Tit, you got your IWC on.
yeah,
You're
I
up
have.
to-
But this is what I need to give you.
I
Have you
can't
seen
hear
it?
his voice. Have I got the iOS thing? I guess you're all talking and I can't hear you. So I'll have to hop off and hop back on again. 1 second.
Arch, what
Would
do
you
you
ever
think?
get? Sorry,
Oh, that's right. You go ahead.
Arch. Would you ever get an IWC again?
Oh, definitely.
Hmm.
Arch, what do you think of that new one-hander Breguet?
I love it. Absolutely love it. But the price is expensive.
Is it a mass-produced model, or was it just like I was reading how it was produced for a watch
No,
show?
it's a standard. It's a production model.
Okay.
But it's fucking, the price is 60,000 US. Fucking hell.
Oh wow, yeah.
Fucking lunacy.
It'll be at $5,000 on the used market though.
Yeah.
Have you seen Cyberlip? Have you seen that the 5207 Brigade, the Retrograde?
Probably. Yeah, I believe so.
That one in yellow gold, I reckon, is awesome. I'd love to get that watch.
Yeah. I like the one Archie has, but I would get the Guilloche dial version.
Actually, that's a watch I'd like to get this year if I could. That
Yeah.
5207 in gold, the Retrograde, because it's got a few things happening on the dial. It's not that plain.
Right. That's the one with the it's got the extra register on it. It's the
It's got a
power
couple.
reserve.
That's right. It's got the power reserve and it's got the seconds which get to a certain point, and then it flicks back again.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Those are sweet.
So, this is the mortar tube, and
You know what?
These
Can
are-
I say
these
something
are
there,
what you
guys?
drop down into it.
If I had the chance, or what
And you
happened to
shoot these up?
JD? Guys,
Back-
if I
back
had
now.
the chance, if I could swap my current Explorer 2 for a 5-digit, I think I would do it. What do you think, JD? Would you do that? Or you
No,
love
come
your
on.
6-digit?
I would a 5-digit sub.
I love the 5-digit stuff now, Chief Tit. I'm really into that.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, that's what I'm going to go for. I'm not going to get any more of the modern
I mean, I
shit.
think the bluesy is better as ceramic. It looks $1 million.
Yeah.
But in the steel, I think I really like the 5 digits.
Yeah, absolutely. Not too old though. Those neo vintage, like the 90s and early 2000s. Don't you reckon, Arch?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've had both
MT85
holes and
come back
novels.
support for JD's
thanks.
Gonzos. Thank you so
There's
much.
a dead bird. There's a dead bird. The Gonzo.
Oh no! Look,
dead
somebody
bird.
buried him.
Oh no!
Yeah, so-
Somebody covered him up in bark.
Yeah. Like like one of those Viking funerals.
Yes.
Spinning out
Yes,
the sea and set him on fire.
So did you guys get a catch of the fireworks that I didn't
I
set
thought
off
that was
last night?
I thought that was a bong mic when you held that up. Hold it up
and
against
it
the
looks like
mortar.
one. This is the
Yeah.
mortar. This is the mortar tube,
Okay.
and then
Okay.
this is the firework. And you drop it
Oh,
down in,
Right.
and
Cool.
it shoots it, and it's just like being at a real fireworks show. This is the real deal, and they get bigger than this, but this is big enough. This is enough to fucking get the cops at your house for sure.
That's great, Mike.
Um,
That's awesome. Now that would be a great gonzo. That'd
Oh
be
yeah,
awesome.
you know what? When I finally do figure my phone out, I will gonzo shooting this off.
Yeah.
I'll do it in the middle of a vineyard or somewhere where it's safe and I can make a clean exit.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
the last one, the very last one, when I don't need this tube anymore, I'm gonna wipe it clean, and I'm gonna go downtown, and I'm gonna go up to the top of one of the parking garages and set it with a cigarette fuse. You know, you know how a cigarette will just keep burning down, and so you stick the fuse of this through the cigarette right through the middle of it, and you light the end of the cigarette, and you get about 6 minutes, and then it gets to the fuse and it sets it off. So I'll be long gone. I'll be back downstairs hanging around with people at the bar, and then boom, and then
This sounds dangerous, Mikey. I think Mikey, just cool it a bit, Mikey. I think that sounds a bit dangerous. To be honest.
Oh, well, I don't know about dangerous, but maybe a little.
Thanks, MT85, for that.
A little risky, but I that's why
super chat.
I've had
Here's some
this
more
for so
phallic
long.
things. You're talking about the gay stuff. Here's some more phallic-looking plants. There you go, Terry.
Yeah.
You like them? Nasty, prickly.
Oh,
prickly.
jeez.
So beautiful. That's in Sydney, isn't it? That's Hyde
Yeah.
Park, isn't it?
Botanic Gardens.
Botanical Gardens. It's just
Botanic
beautiful.
Gardens. They've
You know,
cleaned
San
it up, I guess,
Francisco
after the.
has-
Oh, yeah, I must admit that's pretty shitty. Australians are so dirty. Why did they leave such a mess after New Year's? They just
Oh,
leave.
it's just the sheer amount of people. Like, there's just so many people. I wouldn't like being in all of
It
that.
doesn't happen in Japan.
Well, you're absolutely right.
There's a lot of tourists that go down there too, man. The tourists shit the place up. You should have seen Coogee Beach and all that sort of place when they finished on Christmas Day. They're fucking shocking. And there's barely any Aussies down there.
Pond's empty. They've emptied the pond. Look at that. Empty. So 2026, a new year, exciting stuff happening. I think a lot of other channels looking for other things to talk about. Tennis talk, I hear, is a big topic for 2026 on other channels.
Tennis talk.
I don't know,
Fuck me
man.
dead.
Tennis talk.
What? Tennis? Did you say tennis?
Tennis talk. Tennis talk. The how much string your rackets, pounds per square inch, sort of that sort of stuff. I hear is big, exciting stuff for next year. I'm being facetious.
What kind of tree is that? Is that big giant tree? Is that a banyan tree?
I have no idea. That's a big one there, man.
It's a Moreton Bay fig.
The tree to your
Probably.
left.
This one?
That's a banyan tree, I believe.
All right. Look at those roots.
That's
Big roots.
That's how you can tell it's a banyan tree, because that's
okay.
and I've climbed the biggest banyan tree ever. It's in Hawaii, and I've climbed all the way up.
There you go. Ficus, whatever that is.
Oh, it's a ficus.
Ficus.
Okay, it's not a banyan tree, but
No,
it looks very
it could be a banyan tree. That's just the Latin name for it,
Local
Mikey.
name.
Oh, okay.
Lord Howe Island.
It looks very much like a banyan tree. I mean, if you pull up pictures, you type in banyan tree and pull up pictures of it, it looks the same.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. Did you see the Seiko?
Do you see the
I saw it, mate. I saw it.
A quick flash.
Get it back up there, you tease. You filthy
Okay,
tease. Put it back up there.
1 second. I got to get my right camera back to.
Is
No
this
one
a
likes
Seiko?
these, but
Oh
there
no,
you go.
no.
Look at that dial.
What kind of
Oh, it's
dial
a
is
Grand
that?
Seiko. That's
it's the white birch high beat.
Oh, okay.
Series
that's the
9.
birch style. Is that a,
That's a little-
spring dry or?
Who's that
It's a
little
high
guy?
beat, Mike.
Oh, it's
It's a
a
little
high.
The
I like
magpie's
the
going to
baby.
nick it.
I
The
really
magpie's
like
going
the
to get
high.
it, JD.
He's
I think
cute.
he's
Now,
cute.
what kind
He's
of
making a
bird-
noise for his mum.
What kind of
It's a
bird is
magpie.
that? A magpie. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, his parents are over there near the tractor over there. He's
Okay.
making noises to say, feed me. Very pushy.
Magpie dial. Angelica's, it's a magpie dial.
When
That's
is
right.
spider season out there?
No, it's look, you don't really, I mean, man, the amount of times you see like a funnel web spider, it's not very often. I
Yeah.
count them on a hand. Like you see more redback spiders maybe, but the Sydney funnel web, one of the dangerous ones, unless you're landscaping out in your backyard constantly, you don't really see them, not in suburban round Sydney. I haven't seen that many. It's overblown, this whole idea that there's snakes and things that are killing you around every corner. I mean, they do exist, but it's not to the level that people make it out to be. It's not that bad. It's all a bit overblown. Makes it a bit exciting when you turn up here thinking you're going to see, you don't. You're not going to see any of that, which is a good thing because they can be nasty.
Doesn't everything get covered in spider webs though? Like,
no,
I've seen pictures of that.
Yeah, they might in sort of rural areas, like they might have that occur, but I've never seen it or encountered it. Doesn't mean it's not there, but certainly in the main cities, you never see it. Archie, have you ever seen a funnel web around Brisbane?
Oh, I have. That's the Sydney funnel web. They're called Sydney funnel web for a good reason. Yeah, no, they're dangerous. Redbacks. I've seen more redbacks than funnel web.
You see them quite regularly, but you grow up and know, obviously, no one touches a bloody spider anyway, do they? Regardless of what it is. You don't sort of tempt fate, do you?
We have a California funnel web. And in the mornings when you have like a dewy morning, a foggy morning, in a grassy field, their little funnels can be seen because they collect dew. So they show up like little white spots all around the field. And I was mowing this huge hundreds of acres field for where I worked with a tractor, and I came across this one funnel web that was just 4 times bigger than any of the others. And I just thought to myself, I wonder if the spider is 4 times as big. And I found a stick and I just barely touched that web. And this fucking spider, bigger than my hand, way bigger than my hand, jumped out of that hole faster than I could blink, jumped right onto my arm, and I swiped it off my arm and ran back to the tractor and then mowed over the
that sends a message, Mike. Who's in charge?
Totally, man. I showed that spider. But
That's
yeah, we
great.
have the California funnel web. We have the California tarantula. We have the wolf spider. The tarantula and the wolf spider are similar, furry and big. Not as big as those big giant ones you see people letting crawl all over themselves, but they're pretty damn big. Now, nothing beats that funnel web spider that freaked me out. That is the biggest spider I have ever encountered in my life. And I've grown up in the country.
And sometimes the female of the species can be much bigger than the male.
Yeah.
The female takes charge, or like the praying mantis, like when the male does his business with her, then he just fucks him up and eats his head.
Well, I think while they're doing it, she eats his head while he's doing it.
Yeah, not worth it.
No.
Not worth it.
So I reckon the Americans must be enjoying this because they get to see some really characteristic Australian views there.
Yeah.
Those mantises are crazy bugs too, because they, at least here in California, they get pretty big, about 6 inches long, and they fight back. Like if you poke at them, they don't run, they don't fly away. They put their arms up like this, and they're like, "Come on, let's go, motherfucker!" And they're scary.
Mike, have you ever been to Sydney?
No, but I know.
No, he hasn't.
Sydney,
He's never been to Australia.
Yeah, everything you guys got is bigger than what we got. I know that much.
Do you guys
Aussie
have Outback?
Aussie expat.
Oh, cool. Aussie expats here, everybody. This is like a
G'day, gentlemen.
New Year's Day miracle.
I love your shots. It's a lovely weather over there, middle of summer.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice time this time of year. A lot of tourists in here. The big cruise ships pulled in.
Do you guys have
I
the
guess-
Outback Steakhouse?
They're everywhere, on every corner. Really good.
Like Starbucks in
No,
Seattle?
it's more like a 7-Eleven over there. You stop, you pull over your car. You get a
It's
slow
weird though.
steak.
It is weird because that's the idea Americans have, like they are everywhere over here. I've never been to one, but it is what it is.
They literally don't have anything Australian on the menu. I thought by dessert they would offer a lamington or pavlova as an option, but
Or they'd have a
no lip
burger with a
service.
beetroot on it. A beetroot on it, that
No,
makes it
they-
Australian, I think. No?
Yeah, that's right.
What would be considered like traditional Australian food?
Kangaroo?
Lamb. Let's go lamb. Lamb roast.
Lamb, okay. Because I know they
Shrimp on the Barbie?
yeah, shrimp on the Barbie. I was just going to say that. Like I've always heard that one.
Yeah, well, that's a Paul Hogan advertising thing from the 80s, but it does happen from
Yeah.
time to time, but not as much as they make it
Tell you
out
what,
to be.
didn't Linda Kozlowski fuck him up? Don't you think?
Well, he traded up for a younger model at that time, and it seemed like the right thing to do.
That's
Who
right, as one
knows?
does. What's that opera bar
Yeah.
down there, isn't it? That's opera bar. You're right
Yeah,
there.
and they've usually got the dogs. They've got those
Yeah.
collie dogs that chase away the seagulls that work along here because too many of them were flying off with tourist lunch. So we can see if we can see that. It's getting hot. Temperature's building
So
up.
that's
a bit, but
Circular
not too
Quay
much.
for all you Americans. That's Circular Quay down there. And that's where the big cruise ships come in that terminal just in front of you.
Yeah, there's the little one in there at the moment, but that's a pretty small one. Like the big ones have about 5,000 people in them, not as big as the Caribbean ones, but that's a smaller cruise ship there. It doesn't look that large. But it's pretty hot. I think it's about 25 degrees Celsius today.
In a
Nice and
former
sunny.
life, I used to work at the Rocks.
Oh, okay. At the Rocks.
Yeah. So this is a roundabout where I'd be trying to get lunch and avoid all the tourists, but impossible.
Yeah. That's the thing, because they don't know and they all gravitate towards these places that the views are great, but the food's terrible. All the good stuff's down the back alleys and stuff, but that's a tourist thing. You cop that anywhere. The obvious places. You pay for where it is more so than anything else. Like we've had Christmas lunches down here. It's fine, but it's not great. But it doesn't need to be great because of where it is. Like you don't need to have a good food. It just needs to be a chicken schnitzel and
Yeah,
a
that's-
beef burger.
it
That's
doesn't
all
stop
needs
him
to be.
charging, but does it? It doesn't stop
No,
him
of course
charging.
not. Of course not. Of course not.
That's particularly busy right now, though. I mean, because of New Year's Eve. I mean,
Yeah,
it's busy
way
there, but
busier than
normally
normal.
during the week it's not like that.
No. Oh, it's pretty dense with people down there. Shit. I've made a mistake coming in, but anyway, it's good to get a walk in.
During the week, I'd say maybe you'd come across like 20 people in total, I'd say, during the week.
Super chat, Arch.
Super chat. Where have you been, Captain Bob? $8. This is where Archie meets his older Asian ladies from Lecanto.
They're the worst
Lecanto's
type, aren't they?
expensive.
That's
Out service is expensive.
We had a drink here, Arch. Remember we were here? We had a drink.
Oh,
sitting
that was
here when we were
amazing times.
sitting
You know,
last-
what makes
yeah.
it sad is that those times I didn't appreciate them when we were there.
But that's like anything in life, is it? You don't realize it until you've changed and moved somewhere else that was a time. But it doesn't mean it won't
Yeah.
happen again. The red super chats could flow again. It's just a cycle.
Yeah, absolutely. What are you complaining about? It's $200 away. You get on the next flight, you'll be there in 20 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Me and JD will pick you up from the airport. You can be there in half an hour.
Don't get too
Yeah,
carried away, but
fine.
yeah, we'll sort something out. We'll sort something out.
That's it. Don't get too carried away.
Here we go.
JD.
Send you on a speedboat. That'd be good for the tourists, whizzing them around.
Could you imagine him on that? JD, could you imagine him on that?
Better get your diver. Better wear your diver.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know, for stuff like that, I don't know, my old back, I don't know if it could take it too well, because I do, anyway, good for the tourists, they're all having a good time.
Fuck that, we just got on the Manly ferry for $2.50.
Yeah, there you go, that's always worth doing. I was in Manly the other day. I went on a ghost tour out at the Manly Q station, which was kind of cool. It's kind of fun.
Oh, that's cool.
You've heard of that prison called in San Francisco, out on the island,
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. They do. They stopped doing tours, but I think they've started again. I'm not sure, but they used to give a ghost tour, and they take you out there at night, and they would lock you in one of the cells and say, "We'll be back in an hour." And there's lots of stories of people, being traumatized or let me out, let me out, by the time the hour
I love all that sort of stuff. The kids love this tour. They have like this it used to be the quarantine station for, the times where they have the Spanish flu outbreak in World War One.
Yeah.
They put all the people out there, cholera, all that type of thing. So they've got all these original buildings from that period, and they build it up with all of these stories. Everyone's carrying around these old lanterns at night. The kids love it. And one of them was like a morgue that they had, the morgue, and they had like the slab that's still there. They had a fake body under like a sheet and stuff. And during it, it's really in darkness. And in the middle of it, she kicks this like metal bucket underneath the slab, and the kids shit themselves. It was fantastic. Highly recommend it if you're in Sydney, man. It was a great time.
So I'd like to go to that, JD. What's it called? It's what is it, a ghost tour of the...
so it's the Q station, the quarantine station Manly tour.
Quarantine station Manly tour.
Yeah,
right.
check it out. It's really worth doing. Really, really cool.
Is the Burger King still there under the station or next to it?
Yeah, Ozzy, I'll show you. It's definitely still here.
Show me the price of a bacon deluxe. That's my favorite.
No worries. Let's have a
Last
look.
time I went, I was appalled. A bacon deluxe meal it was like over $10, and this was
what's weird, Ozzy? I didn't realize it, but like all the different McDonald's and Burger King, the prices in Sydney are all variable dependent on where they are.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
it's true everywhere,
I never thought about that. I never thought about that. Look at this. This is all people going to Manly. Jesus, that's busy.
Yeah, it's not really like that most of the time. That's ridiculous.
No.
That's just because it's now.
That's crazy amount of people.
I'm going to guess the bacon deluxe meal is $20. And that's going to be over 13 years. So I'm going to guess that's like a 10% inflation rate.
It's a beautiful day in Sydney. It's not too hot, is it?
It's pretty nice. 25, I think. Chief Tip would it be about 25, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's pretty mild.
It's 27 in Brisbane. It's
It's the next one around. Sorry, Ozzy. It's the next one around. It's the next one around down here is the Burger King.
Is he running?
No, you're running, JD. What are you on a job?
Yeah, I'm trying to give you guys content, man. I'm just frantically trying to find stuff that's interesting. Meanwhile, having a heart attack.
I think he's on a skateboard. Are you on a skateboard like Holmes
I
was?
wish I was, man.
No,
I wish I was.
He's got a good camera with
Fuck, it's all cordoned off. Gee, there's people. There's some constant people.
So complicated.
Look, it's all behind.
Oh, wow.
It's all behind
What the hell?
protection after New Year's Eve.
Oh, really?
So we're looking for a bacon deluxe burger
Bacon
meal.
deluxe meal. Yeah, what's a bacon deluxe
deluxe
value meal? Medium fries is fine.
I know.
Bacon deluxe meal. Small meal is $13.80.
Okay.
That's not too
medium,
bad.
Probably like
Oh,
14.
that's
That's not crazy. That's cheaper than I expected.
Yeah, it's not too
But
bad.
they never come out like they look on the photo there. That's for sure.
No, they
Never.
don't.
They do
never.
taste pretty good, admittedly, compared to a
Bacon
McDonald's
deluxe
patty.
is just slop, so it's okay.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
And
You get what you get.
McDonald's in America, at least around here, is like nearly doubled their prices. their dollar menu that they used to have. Like you could get a small fries or one of their morning hash browns. Lots of other things on their dollar menu. Now is all $3.79.
See, Mike,
Really?
for you Americans, if you were down there, you could get one of those bacon deluxe meals, get a ticket on the ferry to Manly, and you could see all of Sydney Harbour and have your meal outdoors, looking at all the views and everything like that. The whole thing will cost you $20.
Wow.
Not too bad.
That's
Or
Australia,
even
which is about,
even
what, 11 or 12
the zoo's worth going to, the Taronga Zoo on the ferry, just to see the harbour, plus a great view of the city. I went there a couple of days ago, but there was shitloads of people there. And as always, you go to the zoo and all the animals are asleep, or they're just jacking off in the shadows. You don't ever see anything. There's just empty cages. But anyway.
Jesus,
It sounds like half the people on the
down there in
street.
Sydney today, isn't it? Look, because most people are off today. They're not working, are they? It's like a holiday.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's a
not official public holiday because most offices have closed until next week or the week after.
Yeah.
Chief, are
Next
you
Monday.
opening? You back at work Monday?
No, we're not. I'm not going to go back until mid-January, I don't think.
Oh, okay.
That's the way to do it if you can. I'll take you to the Rocks, Aussie, down the Argyle Street. Have a look there.
Oh, that's a bit of a ways. I don't know how much time you got.
No, it's just here. It's just here. Argyle Street's just there.
Yeah.
On the other side of here.
Yeah, the
This is
beginning.
so beautiful. This is
Oh,
so
you're already
beautiful.
on that side. Okay, yeah, you're there.
Yeah. So it's near the
JD, tell them
Contemporary
about
Art
the
Gallery.
Museum of Contemporary Art just there.
Well, oh, yeah, well.
No, that's just there.
Don't make the mistake of taking your kids in there sometimes, because usually there's a lot of pubic hair on display. I don't know. Well, every time I go there with my daughter, it's like, oh shit, it's some art installation made of pubes or something. That's not really my sort of thing. But
So yeah,
a nice building.
This is not this building. I worked a little bit deeper into the Rocks, but this is where young Aussie expat used to work when I lived in Australia.
There you go. I'll take you around the back here.
So in there, they've got things like, what is it, Andy Warhol and all of that sort of pop art.
I did
exhibition.
actually. That's the last exhibition I saw in there. They had all the Andy Warhol stuff in there, and that was excellent. That was really good. Had his old leather jacket, shit. All of his clothes that had paint and shit all over them. But
Bateman, I didn't desert my country. I actually worked in England and Switzerland before coming back to Sydney. I said I'd give it one more try, and then I left.
And then you deserted. And then you deserted.
Don't give Aussie a hard time.
I gave it a chance. I tried.
You tried. It's hard. You tried.
It's hard. It is hard.
It's hard.
Is the German restaurant there? Is that it?
Yeah,
that's it, isn't it?
So you've got, we'll just cross the road here. I'll just make sure I don't.
That's where Rockpool used to be around there. To the right.
Rockpool.
Yeah, you know, that one from
hotel, which was a nice.
Oh, okay. Maybe the German hotel's a little further down.
Yeah.
So for you Americans, this area here that JD's at now is the Rocks, and that's one of the oldest parts of Sydney. That's the part that first got sort of settled.
Yeah, so it's got the oldest pub from 1828. Not that old. It's a new country. But Fortunate Wall's the oldest one, 1828, which is just here, like all the old artwork on the wall there. But that's the oldest pub in Sydney there. There you go.
That goes all the way through to the other street, I think.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
JD,
you see
they've
the
got
light about.
ghost tours down there too, haven't they?
They got what?
Haven't they got a couple of ghost tours down at the Rocks as well?
Probably.
Because Hangman's Hill's just behind you over there somewhere too.
Yeah, nobody will miss me in Australia. You're right, Jimmy. I know that. I know that.
That's a bit mean. Be nice.
No, it's true. I mean, I really didn't spend much time there as soon as I got my degree. I've worked in Australia for like maybe 18 months in total.
So are you saying you're like the 2000s Christopher Skase?
Didn't he flee earlier? He's a 90s.
He did.
No, I said you're the 2000s version of Christopher Skase because you fled in the 2000s. Is that what you're saying?
But he
didn't owe money.
He skipped straight to Mallorca. Man, that's my future, not my present. Jeez.
I just like the idea.
Pixie. Was Pixie his wife's name?
Yes,
They had that
Pixie-scape,
Quinn,
right.
and they owned
Socialite.
Channel 7 for a while.
Yes.
Quintex, was that the company? Quinn something or other?
Quintex, yes. And they owned
Yeah.
Hardy Brothers. Did you know that? A Rolex dealer.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, they owned
No
Hardy Brothers.
idea.
Quintex owned Hardy
Fancy
Brothers.
stuff. Right, okay, did not know that.
There's some luxury stores down here, if I remember. I used to remember busloads of Japanese tourists would offload and unload
Yeah,
around shops.
there was you're right, down where we just walked past, it's only just recently shut. They had this big sort of outlet department store, that sort of thing that had like Amiga and stuff in there and Cartier, but that's
It was
shut.
where the duty free used to be, JD. It was all duty free.
Yeah, that used to be really, I was like shocked when I went in there. I had no idea what was in there. It's like, holy shit. It's set up for, I think, Japanese, Chinese tourists to buy stuff. Pity there's no market on today or anything, but.
There's a good Japanese restaurant up the road from where you are called Sake. Very expensive, but nice.
Yeah.
And there's also, Pancakes at the Rocks?
Yeah, that's been there forever. Pancakes at the Rocks. It's been there forever. And I couldn't believe it is still there.
Yeah.
It is still there, all that stuff. And
see how the buildings are all down there. They've all been heritage listed to our American listeners. That's all original buildings, the oldest buildings in Sydney.
They were looking to, again, demolish a lot of it in the 1970s. The union guy, Jack Monday, I think his name was, stopped with all of his union mates to stop them demolishing it all, which in hindsight, thank God they did. They kept it because they were looking to, like a lot of areas of Sydney, to just put a bulldozer straight through it all.
That's right.
JD, was he involved in the not the restoration, but the stopping of the QVB getting demolished as well? Remember that
as a car park. That's just outrageous that they'd think of doing that.
Could you imagine that, Arch? They were going to get rid of the QVB at one stage.
They were going to build a parking lot there. Did you know that?
Fucking idiots. Can you believe it? But now
Well,
it's one of the
fortune. It did cost a fortune to restore, but yeah, it is such a beautiful. In our days, we had Joe Bjelke Peterson who knocked down everything.
Yeah,
he's a funny character, and his wife. His wife made pumpkin scones, didn't she? Fucking
yeah, mind you, Joe was very anti-poker machines, and I got to tell you, he was probably right.
Right on
Those
the money
poker
there.
machines, they're evil.
They're everywhere.
Absolutely. I think you got a super chat, Arch. I'm not sure if you've done that one.
Super chat. Jefferson Exotic, $5. It's illegal to own a rabbit in Queensland. Yes, it is under the Biosecurity Act. And until 2021, it was illegal to have over 50 kilos of potatoes in Western Oz. I didn't know that.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck is that? I know that they got that myxomatosis thing, isn't that the eye thing that the rabbits get?
Yes.
They spread it. And of course, we have the cane toads. They're fucking everywhere. I don't know if they've made it as far down as Sydney, but they're everywhere.
Those
the Gold
are poisonous,
Coast,
right? Those
they're
are the
horrible things.
If you smash them or you get any of them on you, they'll blind you.
Disgusting.
And
disgusting things.
Don't they like certain times of the year they overrun roads and like they
absolutely. Archie would know about that where he is. He'd have them everywhere. Those things.
So you see where he is now. That just on the left there's all these beautiful restaurants. There's the Wolfies and all of that sort of stuff. They're not bad, very expensive, but they're nice. They're great spot.
I mean, love Greek food. Love some Greek food. Yeah, that'd be nice.
We're going to catch up for lunch, JD, so I can give you this.
Yeah, definitely. What have you got?
This.
You've got the book, the Archie Luxury book.
Oh, fantastic. Jesus.
I bought one for you and me.
Yes.
A collector's item. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
We'll definitely do that. Definitely do that. Luxury to last, right? Nice.
Yeah. Did you know, apparently they've got it in the, it's heritage, the book is heritage listed, and it's at the Mitchell Library of New South Wales.
Of course it is. We'll take it to the Mitchell Library. We'll go to the Mitchell Library and Gonzo stream it, see if we can get it in the official collection.
But you can't get it out. Like they can show it to you, but you're not allowed to touch it. A lady comes out this whole thing a long way with white gloves.
Yeah, behind perspex.
Did you know that, Arch?
Yes.
They do that, don't they? They do that. They bring it out special. Keep an eye and make sure that you're not doing anything nefarious with it.
What's happening to the Hyatt? Have they the Park Hyatt down there? Are they renovating it or something? There used to be a nice restaurant there on the corner.
Yeah, there used to be. It's odd that maybe they're just preparing it for lunch. Maybe it's not open until 12. It's 11:45.
Yeah,
this is where I think Elton John usually stays at the top there.
And what was that? What was that ship there? Was that the Endeavour 2?
It's called the Southern Swan, I think. By the look of it.
Swan. Yeah.
Were you in Sydney during the bicentennial year, Chief Tit, with the
1988
stuff?
I was. I had
harbour. That was amazing.
That was fantastic.
I remember watching that on TV, JD, as a kid.
Yeah.
In 1988.
Mm.
I remember watching that as a kid on TV. That was in
Yeah,
January. That was Australia Day. That was in January.
They had all the tall ships in the city.
Bob Hawke was the Prime Minister then. Bob Hawke.
Yeah, it would have been.
I had my cousin was in the Greek Navy, and all the different military navies around the world sent over a representative ship. So there was sailors from all over the world there, and they all went to Garden Island and were moored around different parts of Sydney. So you had all the French Navy there, the Greek Navy, they had the Italian Navy, the US was there with an aircraft carrier. I think it was fantastic.
They had one of its last journeys. I think they had I remember the USS Missouri, which is now at Pearl Harbor permanently, but that was in here in 1988.
Yeah.
With its guns that Cher sweated on in that film clip.
Yeah. That's right. I remember that. Do you remember that, Arch? You remember that
back
shirt?
time, Arch.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
Time.
There's going to be new battleships.
You know that singer Cher?
Yes. Turn
she
Back
was.
Time.
Yeah, she was on that battleship.
Wow.
That's the one that
going to get new battleships. Did you see that?
We're getting new ones.
Yeah. New production.
Okay. We probably need them down here.
Sydney Harbour is so beautiful. You must admit that is such beautiful.
There's people on the top of the Opera House there. Let's see if I can see a bit closer. Telephoto, 1 second. Back telephoto. See that second sail on the left there? There's 3 people on the top of it.
Yes.
You can just see them.
Oh, wow.
Just
You're using your iPhone?
Yeah. So back. There you go. Hopefully they're not doing a protest because someone got up there and wrote "No War" in red paint across the sails. So hopefully they're supposed to be there, but there's 3 people on the top of there. I'm sure it's fine.
Super chat, Arch.
Super chat.
Super chat. Clyde the rancher, $2. Did all the ships offload convicts?
He's such an asshole.
They did. Why don't you own that, Chief Tit? They did.
What do I know?
Oh, here you go. And there's
all the
people doing the bridge
pinchers
climb.
and scallywags from England.
They're all T-Dub's relatives. They're all
and other undesirables like Irish
undesirables.
And you know, Paul Hogan used to work on that bridge painting it. Did you know that, guys?
Yeah, he did. And there's a people walking in groups at the top of it.
It's expensive to do that walk.
Yeah, it's big money, that walk. Isn't it like $300 or $250 on it?
Yeah,
to
it'd
walk,
be something
to
like
walk
that.
$250 to walk that top rail.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you have to book ages in advance, and it doesn't matter if the weather's shit; they'll send you up there. You can just see a mic on the top there. If I go there, look at the top there. You can see the groups there. It's pretty wild, eh?
Birds. They look like birds resting on a.
So they come out of the pylon. They you can just see some of the groups there just below the road line. And then they go up the ladder and up to the very top.
But you pay for that. Mike, you pay for the top one, but if you want to just cross the bridge along that footpath level where the road level is, that's just free, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's normal public thoroughfare. It's just when you want to go to the top.
My little brother on his 21st birthday, he climbed the Golden Gate Bridge, but he climbed up the the arcs and made it to one of the top of the standoffs. Then he got arrested.
Yeah, geez. I saw a terrible documentary on that bridge. The Bridge, I think it was called. Won't go into too much detail, but it was people unaliving themselves for 90 minutes.
They've got
that
nets
bridge.
now. They built nets
Okay.
that are down below. So like, unless you get maybe the run of all runs to clear the nets, if you jump, you'll just fall maybe 20 feet and land in a big catch net.
Got to feel, I don't know how they feel about that. They go, oh, finally, it's like, oh no, it's caught me. Oh no, they can't even do this right. Anyway, let's not talk about that. It's probably
Super chat.
Super chat, super chat, super chat. We got Captain Bob, $3. Are you Gonzo one of Archie's rub and dubs?
All right.
God,
Okay, can you give me the directions, Archie? From here?
Oh, look at that there. I remember being here with Bondage and Tim Wright. We were around this area too.
Yeah, you were over there in sort of the front of the Park Hyatt there.
Does he turn left or go straight to get to the nearest rub and tug?
Is it like Subway? Like every 10th one's free, Arch? You collect the stamps?
For good customers.
No? Hey, I hope so.
That's funny. It does look like shit at the moment, the old Harbour Bridge. I mean, it's all full of it. A lot of areas are pretty rusty. I know that they're constantly cleaning it, so looking after it. But if you look at it really closely, it's pretty sketchy in places. They've got all that covered and being worked on. Constant work in progress.
Yeah, isn't it?
I'm gonna have to
such
sit
a
down
large
after
bridge
this. It's been a great exercise.
They're always working on it. Like as soon as if they're painting it, and then when they get to the end, they
pretty
just
much.
start
They
at the
paint
other
it.
end and repaint.
Yeah, they just paint it again. I think they have to. It's so gigantic.
You'd think they would get better paints eventually.
Well, when they finish one end, they start again. Exactly, it's continual. Never
Yeah, but
stops.
the story's been the same for like 100 years.
Yeah, but mate, that's the same with ships. What do you think sailors are painting all the time on a ship?
It's
That
never
red
finished
paint?
because of the exactly.
That red paint
an
on the bottom
ongoing
of
thing.
that red paint on the bottom of ships is a very special paint. It's actually
Anti-fouling
poisonous.
paint. Anti-fouling.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even the grey on warships, Mike, they're always painting those. It's part of the ongoing stuff that they do.
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
the
because the
camouflage
sea salt
paint?
water is very corrosive.
Well, that and barnacles and things will stick to the bottom of your boat and slow it down. And so all big boats are painted with that red paint that you'll see on every tanker and every big boat. And it's to keep it lowers the amount of barnacles and things that attach to the bottom of the boat. But it's also really toxic. It's a terrible paint, to handle, but it's normal for big boats to be sprayed with that. Because you should see how
amazing drag on those huge boats covered in barnacles, so you can understand why they need to do it.
I was going to say, if you saw one in dry dock with as heavily barnacled up as those boats get, they have to slow it down by 20-50%.
Sounds like the boats could use an Italian tune-up. You just go fast enough. It all falls off.
Maybe.
Not quite like that.
Just gun it and cleans your valves, cleans the barnacles off.
Yeah. An old Italian tune-up.
Did you guys, speaking of paint, did you guys ever hear that interesting story about the effect of the weight of paint on an aeroplane? How there was that particular Qantas aeroplane that was
I did hear
designed
that.
with Aboriginal designs on it, and apparently the cost of that aeroplane fuel bill was huge compared to their normal livery because of the weight of the paint.
Yeah.
So it's So JD's now at Pier 1, right? That's Pier 1 over there. What's that further area down here called now?
I have not. Well, eventually we get to Barangaroo round the headland.
Yeah.
But I don't, it's where the Sydney Theatre Company is. So there's a lot of theatre stuff that goes on here, the Rosalind Packer Theatre. But yeah, you're right. That was Pier 1. In the 80s, we used to go there And
Yeah.
do you remember the light gun place that they had there? They had like an arcade with like a light gun, and you'd have shoot all the stuff. Like had the guy playing the piano, animatronic, playing the piano and shit.
It was like a Western saloon. The Western saloon, remember?
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
We used to go down there, have a pancake, go over to there, shoot those things.
That's right.
Great.
That's
So
all we had before the internet. We didn't have anything else.
No, it was always a Sunday afternoon thing. We'd always go there as a family.
Definitely. I'll tell you the most depressing day of my life in the 80s. I was probably looking very forward to seeing Empire Strikes Back in the 1980s. So unlike now where there's multiplexes everywhere, there wasn't that many at the time. You have to come into the city to George Street at the time, which would have been the Hoyt Centre on George Street to see Empire Strikes Back. You couldn't really book it in advance back then. So we come up, I'm so excited to see the greatest movie of all time, all sold out. And we had to go and see the Village People movie. You Can't Stop the Music.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Fucking terrible.
Christ, I remember back memories, man.
With Steve Guttenberg in it, his tight shorts. I go, this is not what I was expecting I'd be doing today. It's terrible. Just the worst day of my life.
Is the Village People a real band? I mean, not like Boney M and.
Are you fucking serious? Are you serious?
It was a producer that they were hired by a producer, and they're probably not even the real singers. I think it was
just like Milli Vanilli and Boney M, right?
The black guy was really a singer, but the
no,
other guy,
man, they're real.
yeah, I think the cop was the black guy, and he was the real singer.
And you heard all those stories like none of them are gay except for one of them.
Yeah,
which I don't believe for a moment.
We got another super chat. It's Captain Boob, $3. It's Captain Boob, not Bob, you twanker. Thank you, Captain Boob. Captain Boob.
Nice one.
I guess that's the origin of the term "gay for pay." It started with the Village
Could
People.
have been. Like you can't tell
I
me
love
that
the Village
Mustache
People.
Mary
Didn't
guy
you love the
wasn't
Village
gay.
People?
Come on.
As a kid,
Archie, saying they were fake. Archie, they're saying that they were fake, that they were like fucking Milli Vanilli. I don't believe it. I'm sure they were real.
And you know the thing is, the funny thing is, after that song, the YMCA had massive increase in numbers. I don't know if you know that. They were.
I mean, forever.
To what YMCA is?
That's the song that.
Wait a minute. Can everybody clarify for me? Are you fucking joking or not? Were they real singers or not?
The cop was.
They were real singers.
Yeah.
Of course
That's
they
what I
were.
thought.
They were not lip syncing. They were actually singers.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Next, Chief Tit, next you'll tell me the Harlem Globetrotters weren't real.
I know, man. That's what I thought they were real.
Yeah,
Ozzy
they
was saying that they
were a
weren't
real
real.
NBA team.
I asked a question. That's all. I've been looking at Boney M and
they were in the
A
NBA.
heart attack and ruined my childhood almost.
You guys
Hey,
know how
here's the
Milli-
other one. Stevie Wonder isn't actually blind.
Yeah, I've heard that one too.
You know,
No,
I've
look
heard
it
that one
up.
too.
Look it up. He goes to basketball games. Front
Driving
row.
around LA.
He goes for the vibe, man. He goes for the vibe.
He
Mind
drives
you,
a car.
you can be legally blind and still see a bit. It depends on what level of blindness. Doesn't mean it's 100% blindness.
That's true. It's true.
You remember when
You know, so
Milli Vanilli
you
got
can be
busted,
considered blind. You're not legally allowed to drive, but that can be different to actually being totally blind.
Yes.
Super chat.
Super chat.
We got Crown Gold, $5. Stop making fun of Chief Tit's favorite band, the Village People. He grew up with posters of them on the walls in his bedroom.
That's slander, Crown and Gold. That assumes he grew out of loving them. Show us your bedroom walls now, Chief Tit.
Listen, listen, Aussie expat. Back then, nobody was gay, right? Nobody realised that. I didn't realise as a kid that the Village People were gay. We thought it was just like they dressed
Very
up
masculine.
weird. Right? Like even Boy George in the 80s, people were going, do you reckon he might be gay? It's like nowadays it's no shit, Sherlock, but in those days it was like, maybe he's a bit queerish. Don't tell anyone.
Boy George,
Archie.
trans before trans was a thing.
Liberace, find the right girl.
You guys remember when Milli Vanilli got busted lip syncing?
Yeah.
Well, now today, lip syncing is kind of the norm
Oh, right.
actually.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
It's so funny. And one of the Milli or Vanilli actually killed himself over the whole
Yeah.
ordeal. But yeah, today it's not uncommon, like Britney Spears and a lot of these big
Jennifer
singers,
Lopez
they'll-
only sings 20% of her songs.
Yeah, yeah.
but
I
look,
heard that's
she's
the most
so
accurate claim is
beautiful.
Jennifer Lopez. Like she's basically never actually singing. But even her fans know it, so it's sort of a weird thing where it's
That was my point. It was like back then they got busted, and it was like a huge travesty and big front page news. And now today, it's
Not
just
so much.
not even thought about.
But at least the artists are singing. That's them in the studio singing. But Milli Vanilli, it wasn't them. It was other people that they hired.
No, Jennifer Lopez only sings 20% of her songs.
Yeah, the
In the
claims around
studio?
Jennifer Lopez, she doesn't sing. It's not modified. It's not a
Anywhere.
recording. Perfect.
Interesting.
I know Ozzy Osbourne never wrote any of his songs, nor did.
Yeah, you could say
lots
that
of singers
the same
sing
about
other
Guys,
people's
Elvis
songs.
as
silly
well.
time to wrap this baby up. We've got the dungeon with Bateman starting very soon. I want to thank our super chatters. We had Hurritan, Watch Collector, Hurritan, Mark the Shark, Hurritan, Phoenician Cedar, Hurritan, SR Bell, Hurritan, Hurritan, Phoenician Cedar, Hurritan, SR Bell, MT85, Captain Boob, Jefferson Exotic, Clyde, Captain Boob, and Crown Gold.
I'm going to go and sit
There we
down under
go,
a tree
guys.
for a while.
Look
Have
at
a
this.
new-
This is
great New Year,
absolutely
everybody.
beautiful. Thank
Gotta
you
sit
so
down
much
now.
for coming on, guys.
That's
Have a
okay.
great New Year.
Bye-bye.
Remember, guys, wear your watches. Life is short. Enjoy yourself. Beamers goes on Monday. Chief JD.
Oh,
Beamers goes
wow.
on Monday.
I think that's the right thing to do.
Yeah,
It's a
absolutely.
I love
liability.
the
You
car.
don't
Don't
need
get
it.
me wrong. I
Of
love the
course.
car.
It's a lovely
having a
car,
bit
and
of
you always
seller's
have those
remorse.
memories. That's okay. You need to do it. If it doesn't make sense and you're doing a lot of traveling, it's done. You enjoyed it. You got to
Yeah.
drive it. You got the pictures. You're all good. It doesn't mean you won't be able to get one again in the future. Just for now, doesn't
That's
make
exactly
sense. So
right. You
good
can
for
always
you.
buy another one.
Yeah, it's not like it's a
Yeah.
waiting list or anything. You'll be right. Good for you.
Yeah, no worries, guys. That's the show. See you tomorrow, guys.
Later.
See ya. Bye.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.